Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing kind of a different video. It's not a review. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, just to add some variety to the channel. And I figured I'd be showing off some of my custom minifigures I did. Now these figures are all miscellaneous. Some of these are fairly recent, some of these are quite old. Some of these are great, some of these are terrible. There's a whole heap of fun to be had in this pile. Now, these are all just different figures. There's no real theme going on. They're all like superheroes and horror characters from video games and movies and comic books and all that. It's just kind of a whole heap of different characters going on. And yeah, I figured these are non-military figures. I figured I'd do the military figures separate just because it's a whole different can of worms. But yeah, these are all of my random minifigures. So without much further ado, let's start out with Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. So this guy's based on Friday the 13th Part 3. Yeah, made him fairly recently. Now, this is not my first Jason figure. I will show you some of the older ones I have. Or the oldest one I have. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is him based on Friday the 13th Part 3. The mask I made is pretty cool. It's just basically just took like a cyclist helmet and I glued it onto a minifigure's head. Painted it white and, you know, painted all the little details. Painted on the strap, as you can see. He's got this shirt, which is just painted on, basic shirt detailing over there. And then I painted on his boots, and for his accessory I gave him a bloodied axe, so that's Jason. Pretty basic, to be honest, but I really like the way this guy turned out. I want to make all the Jasons from the different movies. It's because I really love Friday the 13th, so yeah, hopefully I'll get around to do that. So that's Jason. And my older Jason, this guy is like made in, I don't even know how long ago. I want to say like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Honestly, 6 years ago is probably more accurate. It's my remake, Friday the 13th remake Jason. Which actually, the mask is not as bad as I remember it, but it's not very good. It's all offset. As you can see, it's all wrong. A lot bigger holes on the mask. Here's his head, which is kind of gross. It's supposed to have hair on it, but it doesn't look very good. Here's his back. His jacket is all bloodied and he's got a machete. I don't even know I gave him gray shoes. He doesn't even have gray shoes in the movie. So that comparison, here he is next to my newest Jason. Yeah, not my best. Not my best. To be honest though, I do like the shade of red on the mask here better than I do in this one. This one's kind of an orangey, this one's proper red. But still, this guy's better in my opinion. So that's Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Next up is this is not a very good one. It's Michael Myers from Halloween. The mask I'm not a fan of. It doesn't look that much like Michael from the movie. Slick back hair there. He's got the overalls. It's like trucker's outfit or whatever he had in the movie. He's got a combat knife, which isn't very accurate. He should have a kitchen knife, but yeah, and then he's got the black shoes. Very basic, but not a big fan of this guy. Kind of want to redo his mask, to be honest, to look more like the one from the film, but yeah, it's alright, I guess. That's Michael. And there's another horror character coming up next. This is a bit of an older figure. It's Chucky. So, yeah. I really like the way the stripes came out on him. I think they look great. Even though they're kind of fading away at this point, they look great. I don't know why, though, but for some reason I thought it was going to be a good idea to outline his overalls, and it just looks terrible. It looks so sloppy. But besides that, he's not that bad. I like him. So, yeah. Hi, I'm Chucky. So, yeah, pretty cool. Killer doll himself. Now, the next figure is based on my favorite game of all time. It's the Doomslayer. So yeah, well, not the Doomslayer. This is the Doom guy, actually. The Doomslayer looks different than this, but this is the Doom guy from Doom. This is based on the classic 1993 Doom. So yeah, pretty cool. Very, very nice. Not that much going on, but I really like him. So his mask, it should be gray. For some reason I did it black, but whatever. Pretty cool. Got his eyes showing there. Now he does have a face underneath. He's kind of got this just very crazy smile going on, which is kind of a nod to in Doom when you pick up a gun, he does this crazy, like, kind of psychotic face expression, so I figured this would be cool to show. There's his torso, and it's a big chest armor piece from an Iron Man figure, and here's his arms. He's got, like, painted shoulder or elbow pads. He's got a shotgun, and he has just painted knee pads there, and yeah, that's him. I think he's pretty awesome looking. I really like the way he turned out. So yeah, that's the Doomslayer. Next is another guy from a video game, and it's pretty cool. This is the sniper from Team Fortress 2. Sniping's a good job, mate. It's challenging work. So yeah, the sniper from TF2. I actually made a scout and a soldier as well, but I don't know where they went. I was actually planning on making the whole team from Team Fortress 2, but for some reason I never really got around to doing so. So this is the only guy that remains. It's the sniper. He's supposed to have a different hat than this, but whatever. It's pretty basic though, but I like him. He's got the, the chest and the jacket going on, and he's got the sunglasses. And he's got a quiver on the back. Painted boots. I think he's pretty cool looking. I like the way he turned out, so it's sniper. And these next four guys, these next figures are 4 figures, and again from video games. These are the main cast from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Starting out, we have Nikolai Belinsky. So he's pretty cool. He's not super accurate to the games. These figures are kind of lazy in the sense that I just kind of haphazardly put them together and then just added a ton of blood on them. So yeah, it's Nikolai though. He's got Qui-Gon Jinn's face. And, yeah, it's not that bad, though. I like the way he turned out, for the most part. Next is Dempsey, which is probably the weakest one out of the 4. So Tank Dempsey. Next is, this one is really cool. This is Richthofen. Edward van Richthofen. He's got a ray gun Mark II there on his hand, which is pretty cool. And I really like the way this guy turned out, except his hands are kind of ugly now. There used to be a lot more blood on his hands, but they kind of chipped away. His back isn't very good either, but yeah, pretty cool. I like him. Richthofen. I like his face. It's kind of got the evil smile going on. And the last guy's also pretty cool. It's Takeo Masaki. So, there's Takeo. I think he looks pretty awesome. He has a angry face at the back. So, yeah. These next 4 guys are also from video games. These are the cast from Payday 2. Hold on. Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay, so this is the cast from Payday 2, which is that game where you go around robbing banks. So, first guy I have here is Dallas, which doesn't look very good at all. But, yeah, it's the least bad one out of the 4. Next is Wolf, which looks terrible. And I also made Hoxton, which, again, doesn't look very good. All the hair is chipping away. It looks like he's balding. And the last guy is Chains, which again does not look very good. So I think the problem with these guys is that, unlike Jason, where, as you can see, I did a 3D thing with the mask, these guys, I just painted their masks on their face, and it just doesn't look right. These guys look... it doesn't look like masks, and they just not a lot of room to work with, and so it just makes them look very sloppy and not very good. So, yeah, I kind of probably should have done a better job with those, but whatever. And now we're moving on to some movie characters. I have 2 minifigures based on the Terminator franchise, and these are 2 well, Arnold figures. First guy here is Arnold from Terminator 2. No. So, yeah. It's not bad. I actually like the way his sunglasses turned out. He's got the wrong hair, though. He should probably have a bit of a different hairpiece. But, whatever. It's not that bad. And I also did a battle damaged version of him. So this is him from the end of the movie, where he's all fucked up. So he's got half of his face missing, which actually doesn't look that bad. You can see some of his endoskeleton popping through there. And his chest looks like a mess. It's supposed to have like blood detail on it, but it's all missing. It's just chipped away. And his leg, I tried doing the whole half a leg thing, but I ended up cutting it too short, so I just kind of walking on a stump all the time. He's got a bullet hole in his knee there. So yeah, not a very good figure. Good idea behind him, but I just did not, his result does not look very good, so. And next is Two-Face from Batman. This one is kind of good, but also the face is terrible. So I'm going to show you the body first. The body, I think, is... Oh, fuck it. The body is pretty good. I like the fact that it's textured. It looks like it's all burnt. It's not, but it looks like it. Which fits with the character of Two-Face, in my opinion. But his face is terrible, as you can see. His teeth are too big. I think if you... And his eye just doesn't look very good. But besides that, he's not that bad. I think he could be worse, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this one is all that terrible. I like how, the torso is textured, so it looks like he's actually been burned and everything, but face is not very good. Next is Deadpool. So yeah, Deadpool. This is a kind of a weird one. I don't really like his torso. I was trying to go for the whole classic Deadpool from like the 90s, but it doesn't look much like him. The rest of it wasn't bad. I like the detail in his arms there and his legs. And his face is obviously a Spider-Man face that I tried covering up. Yeah, he's not that bad though. I like him. It's Deadpool. Next is a custom Iron Man I did. This is from... supposed to be from Iron Man 1, his Mark 1 suit. So here he is. This one is actually kind of dirty, but I think it fits, given it's the Mark 1 Iron Man. So, yeah, I actually like the way his mask turned out. I think it looks pretty good. Torso, though, it's not that bad. More detailing in the back there. Finally, enough, the face underneath that is Doctor Strange. If I can get the mask off. Can I get it off? No, I can't. Anyways, I used the... yeah, it's stuck on there. Damn it. I was able to get it off before. That's stupid. Alright, well, fuck it. It's not going to come off. But there's a Doctor Strange face beneath there, which I think is kind of funny. And last guy I have to show you. This is kind of a haphazard one. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. I mean, there's not much wrong with him. It's Professor X from X-Men. This guy is pretty basic. There's not much going on with him. He's very purist. He used to have a custom brick-built wheelchair because this guy, I made him before Lego made actual wheelchair pieces. But then that fell apart, and then I actually found this. I used the real Lego wheelchair piece for him. Because that's a thing now, so... I like him. I think he's pretty cool. I really like the way he turned out. I mean, he's very basic, but you know who it's supposed to be, and he looks pretty cool, so... yeah. So last figure is the Superior Spider-Man. And yeah, this one's a mess too. The torso's not good at all on this guy. Face looked awesome at the time. I gave him like golden eyes, but they kind of chipped away and they don't look as good anymore, as you can see. There's barely any gold paint remaining on the left eye. Will it focus even? Well, I don't think it really needs to. You know exactly that there's like barely any paint remaining there on that left eye. And the right eye is not that bad. His torso's terrible though. He used to have like painted glove, like red fingers, and that chipped away. His boots don't look all that bad, I guess, but yeah, he's not a very good guy. So yeah, one figure that I really wanted to show you guys that I can't find anymore is my custom Scarlet Spider. He was actually really good. To this day, I still think he holds up very well. So, but I don't know where he went, so that sucks. But yeah, those were some of my custom minifigures. It's kind of a quick video I wanted to do, just kind of showing off some of my customs. Next video that I do in customs will be on like the military customs, because that's what I'm doing now. So these are just kind of the miscellaneous like mishmash customs I did. So if you guys did like this video, make sure to hit the like button on it, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.